4, 3. Hello everyone, this is Zell, the person who's been behind the curtains most of the marathon so far. We don't currently have a host set up just yet, so I'm just introing. We're going to be doing Drakengard and in just a second by Cathelios. We're raising money for Amoeba UK, who got burglarized just a few weeks ago. And so we're trying to help. They lost most of their speed games. Oh, hi, Cat. They lost most of their speed games as well as some of their streaming equipment and games. So we really appreciate how much we've been able to raise for them so far. So you can continue to donate. And I am going to leave this to Kath and Rod and go back to being a voice inside of their heads that you guys can't hear.
Hello. Thank you for the introduction and also the cat commentary. So this is... Yeah, you did just hear a cat. So this is Drakengard. I'm waiting for my commentator to get back. This is the original game in the Nier series. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe this game in terms of story until we just kind of get into it. It is a very wild ride. From the wrong Discord. So right now we're just kind of watching the opening cutscene here. If you haven't played this video game, well, you're in for a treat. This is the one that leads canonically to Nier, Replicant, and Gestalt, which leads to Nier Automata, which is obviously a very huge game. So yeah, without further ado, I guess I'll go ahead and get started, and whenever Rod gets back, he can introduce himself. But yeah, I'm Cathelios. I run this game as well as other games on the PS2. So yeah. Alright, we're good to go. We do the speedrun on easy. Just because so easy in this game is normal and normal is hard. So yeah, the timer is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, yeah, basically this is Drakengard. What you're about to see is basically the entire video game. And what you're about to hear is also basically the entire video game. I am playing on hardware, so this is on my physical PS2, so if it starts lagging, that's because the game is not very optimized, and also my PS2 likes to overheat really bad. Any ravers? Yeah, we're gonna need some serious jammers in chat today, because this soundtrack has bangers only for the soundtrack. So I did skip the cutscene that kind of introduces what we're doing here. This is Kaim. He is a prince of a nation that got taken over by the Empire, pretty much. He is currently fighting the Empire on the side of the Union, which is basically everybody but the Empire. He got fatally stabbed in the back, but he's running to go save his sister, who is the goddess, which is basically a really important role in Drakengard lore, because they keep the world from falling apart, pretty much. So I don't want to go super deep into the gameplay yet, because we have 2 hours and about 45 minutes to kill to do that. So yeah. Anyway, if people have questions in the chat or anything like that, go ahead and drop them.
Hey, Kath, I think I actually have a question.
Yeah, what's your question, Rod?
What is your favorite button on the controller?
Ooh, I really like square.
Oh, yeah, I also really like square.
You want to introduce yourself, Rod?
Hi, everyone. I am Rod. I also speedrun this video game and was AFK at the very start, but I heard everything Kath said, so turn my volume up. And I also enjoy pressing the square button a lot. Sometimes the triangle button.
Yeah, sometimes trial button.
Yeah, mainly square though, mainly square. So that's the main ground gameplay for levels like this where you don't have access to the red dragon, which we will see in about 30 seconds. So I'm actually spoiling stuff. I'm sorry, Kath.
Yeah, I know.
But basically what she's going to be doing for these is hitting square a few times and then hitting triangle. When exactly you hit triangle in your combo changes based on what weapon you use. Right now it's square, square, triangle.
Oh god. Imagine aiming.
It couldn't be me.
Sometimes you press X as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so basically that's the gameplay of this game. You press square, you press triangle sometimes, and that's it. That's basically the gameplay of this video game. So yeah, subliminal messaging by Square Enix, pretty much. So you might notice we got a weapon there. That's Bonebreaker. It's not very good, so we're just not gonna use it. The main point of this game is we need to collect all the weapons, which is what leads to the ending that leads to Nier. That is about a 10-hour speedrun though, so we're not doing that for this marathon. We are only going to the very first ending, of which there are 5.
Yeah, we're gonna just be getting a ending, which leads into the lovely and illustrious Drakengard 2, which we're not gonna mention here forth at all.
Yeah.
Smile. Bonebreaker is not a good weapon, contrary to unpopular belief.
I know,
So
it
that
is
is why
called
we won't
Bone
use it.
Breakers, so you would think that it's really good, but no.
Like I break it to bone, but no, it's not that good.
But, you know, what makes that worse is that the weapon we have now is also really bad. So these first couple levels really kind of suck because we just don't have a good weapon. But I think that
Yeah.
also says a lot about how bad Bonebreaker is that we haven't swapped to it.
It really does. To put it, I don't actually know the damage of Bonebreaker, which is just how insignificant it is. But I do know the damage of Keim's Sword, and right now it's 3. And if that is underwhelming, yes. Also, enjoy Keim's voice lines.
Yeah, he's a very
While we still
talkative
can.
character. As you noticed, he called the Empire, like, rats,
And we're gonna feed them to the
ravens, and he is Keim.
Well,
give a
we don't
quote
find that
from-
out till later,
Yeah, we don't find out that he is Keim until much later in the video game.
which is a joke. We know he is actually Keim, but there's a quote out of him, you know.
I mean, he literally just says, "I am Keim." Very, very deep and meaningful quote from the writer of Nier Automata. Or from the director of Nier Automata.
In case, I don't think Kath mentioned it, but pretty much she just needs to kill all the targets on these levels. And if there's no targets, it means normally you just need to kill everything. So right now, she's just killing the 2 targets.
I am Keim. Anyway, this is the Red Dragon. She was captured by the Empire and basically left for dead. Again, we don't see it on the character model, but Keim was fatally stabbed in the back by the Empire on his way to the castle to
Yeah, we
save
really
his
don't
sister.
see that
Yeah, it's
on his
not on the
character
model.
Huh.
But
No idea.
basically, in the cutscene we skipped, he's like, "Hey, dragon, do you want to live? Make a pact with me." And do you want to explain what pacts are, Rod?
Yeah, so the gist of pacts is you kind of like tie your life force to something else, and you get a ton of power, but you also got to give something up. That's like the Pact 101 class description.
Is the dragon gonna be okay? Yes, because we made a pact with her.
Yeah, it heals both of them. There's like a magical girl cutscene style, like healing.
Yeah, maybe
that
we have
goes
time
on.
after the run. We can do a quick movie night with some of the cutscenes because the cutscenes are incredibly good.
Yeah, the cutscenes are the best part of this game, and we're gonna skip all of them. But also, there are flying missions in this game. Hello. So this is the other, basically half of the gameplay, is missions like these, where the game just wants to be like more Ace Combat style, I guess, is what we normally say. It doesn't control at all like Ace Combat, but, you know. Close enough.
Yeah,
Odds
we're
there.
basically meandering the dragon very slowly through these aerial levels, and you can't really tell against these enemies because they just kind of move up in a straight line. But there are some enemies that move extremely fast, and Red Dragon moves extremely slowly. She turns like a tank in the air.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's gonna be a few times where if you see me struggling with the dragon controls, that is why. For whatever reason, they decided to make a lot of the enemies in this game move way faster than you can. So yeah,
Because, it's a funny prank.
yeah. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different aerial enemies that do different things. This is a fridge.
Mm-hmm.
You
Or a
have to shoot it.
refrigerator.
Yeah. You have to shoot it 3 times, and then it will die. Or you have to wait for it to shoot you 3 times, and then you can just hit it once. These are cubes. They just kind of sit here, and they shoot little beams at you, but they're not very threatening.
Yeah, they're really not threatening. These cubes actually show up in every single Drakengard game.
They are the one enemy that does that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Which one did I miss? Okay. I did not do that in a very efficient way.
Good. Good luck finding Breakfast Cell. I hope your hunt is successful.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so these are airships. They're extremely annoying. There's a way you can just shoot them, like, in the back, but I usually don't bother with it.
Mm-hmm. More refrigerators.
So there's these little airship boys and the big airship boys. And the big airship boys are incredibly annoying because they have stuff on both sides. So what we try to do here is get all of the targets on this side for the speed run. And then we shoot it. I don't think this is going to be enough, so I'm probably going to have to... Yeah. Oh, that barely did anything. So basically, because of that, we do have to start playing... find where everything is. That was an incredibly unfortunate magic blast.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Because normally you just want to pray that those handle that your magic handles all the stuff on the other side.
Yeah.
Speaking of the magic, that sound effect for it is actually how it's intended to sound.
Yeah, it just
is
kind of
MLG base boosted.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets really loud. Don't worry about it. That's just normal. I am playing on hardware today, so everything you're hearing is exactly as Yoko Taro intended.
Exactly as he intended.
Now we wait for the seamless load here. So this is the third and final style of gameplay, which we found out recently is called strafe mode.
Yep.
I guess, do you want to talk about Dawn Mobile really quick while we're here?
So, just because this game was such a success and such a banger, they decided that only in Europe they were going to make a mobile phone game for this. Now, this is a mobile phone game from 2004. So, it is interesting, to say the least. But there's some there's some hidden secrets in there in the game that once you get far enough, it tells you about a secret about the game. And in 2004. And for one of the secrets, it says I forget the exact text. It says something like when strafing, hold L1 R1 hard to do double damage or something.
Yeah, it doubles your attack range.
It doubles your attack range, though, is what our playground rumor theory on how it works.
Oh no. Game's being extremely rude to me today.
Yes. The classic.
As it does. So you notice I got knocked off the dragon there. Basically, if you get hit by enough arrows, and when you're on the dragon, the archers become like super good snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get hit enough, once you get hit enough, they just kind of knock you down, and it's not like that big of a deal, but it is an extremely annoying time waste. Because also it really sets off my flow, because these, as you can tell by these very detailed maps, with a lot of landmarks. My goodness, game.
Of which this is sarcasm. The maps aren't very great. Also, a very fun part of this game is the main enemies are draw distance and people talking. Because both of those make it so it's really hard to tell where the next targets are when you're in strafe mode. Because every time anyone talks, your radar goes away. Radar being the thing in the top right, which is strictly not a mini-map. And the draw distance is really low. Your shots can actually go hit things outside of draw distance, but I mean, good luck. You can't see.
Yeah. But yeah, basically a lot of the speedrun is just trying your best not to open the map and remembering what exactly you're doing at all times, which becomes very hard if the enemies are knocking you around. Because it kind of sets off your flow, especially because you cannot stop the dragon from moving. She will just keep going. There is no stop button, there is no hover button in this game. She just will continue moving forward ever slowly.
Yeah, they saved that for Drakengard too. Hackers.
Yeah, they did add hovering to dodge too. But yeah, this is honestly this is a speedrun entirely about memorization and using the mechanics that the game really doesn't want you to, because they really the main thing with this game, if you haven't played it, is you level up your weapons by grinding kills. And kind of the thing, there are like what 64 weapons in this game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they want you to collect them all and play with them all, because they all have different, in quotation marks, magic that you can use that do different things. Please don't knock me down. And you can level them up 4 times, and every single weapon has its own unique story with 4 parts that you only unlock by leveling it up. So basically, what you want to do in this game, like the way that Yoko Taro intended you to play it, is level up your weapons by killing these large these large groups of enemies, and unlock all the stories and stuff, and do it that way. So you'll notice that the enemies are in like little clumps, perfect for using your magic on your sword and things like that. The speedrun is like, nah, that's slow. So we basically exclusively use the dragon, which does bite us a little bit at the very end of the ending A speedrun, because the last 2 levels are extremely hard out of nowhere, and you can't really use the dragon for them.
Yep. They essentially force you to have to fight on the ground.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, so you'll notice me jumping a lot. That's because you get like a teeny tiny kind of iframe at the top, but sometimes the iframe doesn't actually work, so you can just get knocked down regardless of how hard you try. And you can kind of notice when they're about to do that because they'll like lock onto you. But honestly, there isn't really much of a way to avoid that, even if you see it coming like that. Because they're gonna hit you regardless, so you just kind of have to take the L and keep going. I've actually never run Drakengard so early in the morning, like during the day.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy?
Like, I usually run this game at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's
so this
the
is a little bit of
Drakengard time slot.
This is a bit of a strange experience for me. Where's the last guy? You, get over here.
Wow, you really sent him flying wherever he went.
Yeah, he just like ran off. And this game is very much like a 3 a.m. game. I don't really know how else to describe it.
Yeah, I guess
besides that.
The Thon wasn't live at 3 a.m., so we just got pushed back to 9 a.m.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like the closest to 3 a.m. that you can get. But yeah, while we're killing all these dudes, which they aren't marked with targets for some reason, but you do have to kill them all. Remember to donate, because this is a charity fund, and help them out. It's !donate.
Oh yeah, let me see if we got any donations. I don't remember where we were at when we started.
And if you donate, Rod will read it this time. Usually I'm the one commentating for
Yeah.
Rod runs. Wow.
Someone has to donate. We're at $690, and that's dangerous because you gotta like get out of there. Someone
Nice.
donate like $10 to get. I feel like I need to donate $10. I gotta save us from that. Okay, I need to save us from it.
I think that if people donate, I don't know. What do you want to say? Do you want to? Will you sing Mikhail's song for a certain
No,
amount of
never in my
donations?
life.
I'll sing it.
Okay.
I'll sing Mikhail's song from Dod 3 if people donate. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. If people donate $50 by the halfway point of this run, so like let's say the hour mark ish. That's not halfway,
Yeah.
but close enough. I'll sing Mikhail's song.
No, Kath. What if they don't want to hear Mikhail's song?
Well,
Because they're intelligent and
it's
well
cute.
versed in Drakengard.
Yeah, but they want to see me be cringe. You know, if you get to have a runner be cringe on.
You
Twilight.
can donate for a runner to be cringe. Normally it's free, but we're gonna charge you.
What if you wanted to be extra cringe? The usual song. I sing Mikhail's song during the World Without Song cutscene. How about that? I think that sounds.
There is a song.
I think that's fair. But yeah, I don't actually know how much people like in this audience actually know about Drakengard, because usually the thoughts that take Drakengard, usually like there's the audience has like some background knowledge on it. But yeah, this is the game that started Nier, which I mentioned earlier, but in case you just came in, this is the very first Nier game, technically.
And Nier's also 14 years old yesterday, I think was what was said.
It was Nier's birthday yesterday. This game came out in 2003, 2004. Yeah.
Depending on your region.
So
this game is 18 years old, I think, right? Question mark? Was that what it was?
I don't know how to do math.
I don't know.
I think it is 18, yeah, because there were jokes about Kai being able to vote now.
There were other jokes about it, but
yeah.
So on this level, we're introduced to bats. They're like cubes, but they kind of fly at you slowly, and they make those noises they make. The quick story recap is so the Empire is trying to kill Furiai, who is Kaim's sister. She's also the goddess seal, so she's like really important for keeping the world from it like just basically imploding on itself in some form that we're not told yet. Inuart was Furiai's fiance before she became the seal, and then once she became the seal, they had to call off the wedding. And so the Empire's after her, and they decide, oh, quick, let's run to the elves. Well, they being Inuart decides that that's a good idea.
The elves are, to quote him, bound by eternal neutrality. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh yeah, the Empire... What? Sorry, that usually takes it out. The game has decided that today, of all days, it's just not gonna cooperate with me. We might actually get to hear Inuart's bad poetry at this rate.
God, I hope so.
If I could come in and...
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Quick donation. We had $10 from Rod G, saving us from $690. So thank you, Rod.
Thanks, Rod G.
Thanks, Rod G.
Yeah. I have just a quick plug, just to remind everyone that this is for Amiibo UK's burglary fund to help relieve some of the stolen items that occurred a couple weeks ago. We all love Amiibo, so we're doing the best we can to help them out in this situation. So please donate. And we have a lot of incentives for runs coming up today. The first one up is for Alpha Sapphire to name Latias, which is a Latias trade alt main for Corvin May. Latias is basically a psychic dragon, so what better way to donate to that incentive than during the Drakengard? So it'll be double weight because we're promised a song as well if we hit a certain number. So please get your donations in.
Yeah, that number was 742. Yeah, if we get any donations, feel free to just jump in and interrupt us.
Yeah, this is
anytime you want ever.
Oh my gosh!
Sounds good.
When I was practicing this game, I did this level so smoothly. It was like the most buttery smooth I've ever done this level. Like, I dodged everything, like in the Matrix, and apparently, again, the game is really choosing violence today, which makes me really scared for the next level. I'm not gonna lie. Why did I fly off here? Whatever. Something else you might notice about this game, I'm not moving the camera, and that's because the camera isn't real and can't hurt me. There is no real camera control in this game, despite it being an action game, quote-unquote. The only thing you can really do is block to reset your camera, but that also stops you from sprinting or moving entirely. So you kind of, for the speedrun, you just kind of don't move your camera, and you basically have to remember where you're going and where the enemies are in order to do it as quickly as possible.
Yep.
There are some levels that you'll see me blocking in, but just know that if that happens, that's like the worst case scenario, because it's slow.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, these enemies cannot hit you.
Until they can.
Until they can.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with them, but they're programmed, I guess, to just not be able to hit Kai while he's sprinting.
Yeah,
unless you run like...
and sometimes some of them actually really aspire and don't suck.
Yeah. You basically have to run directly into them for an extended amount of time to get hit by them, or you just have to get really unlucky, which is kind of how Drakengard works. Like, there's a couple parts of this game that you just can't really optimize because it's pure RNG, and that's one of the boss fights that there aren't really boss fights in this game until like it's almost over. But we'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, we have time.
That boss fight is entirely RNG. Much like getting hit by these dudes here, please. No. Oh, okay, well. That's what I deserve. I got cocky.
They hit you from so far away.
I know.
I swing my sword in Canada and you get hit in Mexico.
It's just like... but yeah, I guess we didn't talk about event levels, which is what we're in now. So this is an event level. The entire point is you run from place to place, with the exception of, I think, exactly one level where you just have to kill one dude. I don't remember if there's another one.
Yeah, in A, that's it.
Yeah. But most of them you just... Yeah, in most of these you just run to the target, and then it's over. There is dialogue you can talk to the characters with to get more story, and it's all fully voice acted. Like, this game is entirely voice acted. There's no like silent bits to it, which might be it's just kind of unfortunate for some of these levels where you can't open a map, such as the aerial ones. But yeah.
It's okay though. We need to know about the elves guarding the temple seal.
Yeah, so aerial levels you cannot open a map in, like, at all. They just don't exist. So you are entirely reliant on the radar, which, as you can see, none of the characters want you to see ever, and we haven't even met the worst character with that either.
Yeah, this is the less talkative part of the party.
So this is a griffin. They're extremely annoying because they move really fast. And they usually appear in dark levels where you can't see anything to begin with. And then you have these ones zooming around you, shooting you. Much faster than you can turn, because our good friend Red Dragon, which she has a name but we're not saying it, because it's a spoiler. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Turns very slowly. Alright. Wizard level, which I actually kind of have to focus on, so I'm leaving the commentary to you, Rod.
Oh boy. So here's the wizard level. Remember archers? So wizards are archers, but they shoot faster, and there's going to be more of them.
This level is basically, they discovered in the level editor that they could copy paste ranged units, and they sure did that.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I got caught on the tree.
Oh, you did get caught on the tree.
It's fine.
This level also introduces us to red soldiers who, as that soldier just said, are protected from magic. So when you use magic against soldiers that have a red dot next to their health bar, they will just shoot goo at you from their body. There's no like animation that happens with this. It'll just happen. So that's kind of annoying because magic so far has been the best way to fight enemies. And the red soldiers are also... the dragon attacks against ground enemies also count as magic, so you can't use them against the red soldiers. You have to go on the ground and actually fight them.
The shrine of the cult of the Watchers.
Die, interlopers, die.
So this is the shrine of the cult of the Watchers, which are a mysterious cult that's connected to the Empire that we don't really know much about. And TBH, we're not going to find out that much about in Ending A. So
Yep.
I guess you'll have to play the entire game to find out more about that. Right.
Oh look, it's just one wizard. Oh, just kidding. Bad time.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's see how long we can stay on red.
Yeah, so
The answer is no.
the strat here is to try to stay on the dragon as long as possible. I find that even getting back on the dragon is worth it, just because you can hopefully kill enemies from the dragon faster. It is very particular.
Oh, come on. Oh my, okay, that's fine.
This is fine. This is going fine.
Also, Red Dragon, I almost called her name there.
I'm struggling so hard now, just because I want it to be you that fails.
Press
It's always
L1,
me.
that didn't work. Okay, fine, game, I get it. So this is blocking.
Yep, this is one of those levels.
So this level can take anywhere from like 3 minutes, which is ideal, to 10 years. And this is definitely more on the 10 years. Okay. You know what? Fine, I get it. You don't want me to have fun today. What? How did that not hit me?
I think you were in iframes.
Also, the wizards are very slippery for like no good reason.
Oh yeah, they'll randomly choose to just block attacks on the ground. That's a very cool feature of wizards.
Like that. I press block.
Yes. Perfect timing.
Also, we picked up this other weapon. Oh my... Can you just let me kill this wizard? Okay, alright. Oh my goodness gracious, game. Speedrun today is apparently in really hard quotations. I don't want to see my level timer on that, don't show me.
Oh no, I'm curious.
Oh, actually it was sub 4,
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, I thought that was like 5 minutes. I think that the smooth start at the beginning actually saved it there.
Yeah, that definitely helped.
Oh. So, we're done with the game now. GG, everyone.
Yep, I'm just gonna quit.
that's
All right, and cut to intermission.
Yeah, that is a ending. So basically, there are party members in this game. We don't want them. We're not going to talk about them because they're stinky. So we're just gonna go to the timeline in which they don't exist, which is this level. It's the same level as last time, except this time we're not gonna go get a party member. Right, so we actually are gonna go get a new party member now, but he's not helpful in any way, shape, or form. He's just the worst. We're gonna go grab our best boy, who got sent to prison. For some reason. I don't actually remember. I know that it's like because they were helping the goddess, but yeah. But anyway, he's in jail, so we're gonna go grab him. And also Inior got taken to jail as well. Only Furiai escaped because she was basically hiding behind a rock. Also, this level is very dark, and there are griffins.
Yeah, you can luckily see the griffins by their red eyes.
Which doesn't really help when they fly behind you.
Yep, because we don't have eyes in the back of our head, unfortunately.
Also, this game is really helpful because you don't have to kill the towers that are on the ground, but it will helpfully point you towards them at all times.
Yep, it'll say, hey, see these enemies? You don't actually need to fight them, but we're going to make you think you do.
There's like a lot of like secret stuff in this game that like makes no difference at all to the gameplay outside of a speedrun perspective, and they never tell you about it. But it is there. I couldn't tell you why. Alright, where are these griffins at?
Yeah, one example of that is there's some boxes that'll fall from the sky, and normally when they do that, and those enemies are there, there's like a refrigerator or something nearby. And when you kill the refrigerator, all those enemies die. And there's no way to know that. They look identical. Sometimes they also just don't do that.
And here's...
That was a really spicy magic.
Yeah. Certainly something. Where's... Can you show me the minimap, please? Griffins? There you are. I feel like it's like missing half the stuff now. Okay, we're good. So yeah, you don't have to kill all those other little dots. They don't matter.
Go to the prison and free Berkeley.
Thank the Lord we're freeing Vertile.
Yeah, so we're meeting Vertile, who they mentioned briefly. He is a very important figure. Basically, he's like the one in charge of the seals. He has a pact with also a dragon, but his is petrified.
Yeah, just like he is.
Yeah, I wish.
Although he's petrified in a different way. Not in the, like, turned to stone way, but in the really
I
scared
wish
of everything
he
way.
was turned to stone, because that would make him talk less, but...
Yep. Well, then could he just talk through telepathy, or can he not
Oh,
do that?
that would even be worse somehow, actually.
You can't kill
We
me
could just,
now, I am a rock.
We could just leave him somewhere, though, I feel like.
Yeah, he never really does much.
I mean, yeah, we might as well be a rock, honestly, for all the good he does us. So this is the desert. There's hills in this one. It makes aiming incredibly annoying, and they never do this again. This is literally the only map in which there are hills. Oh look, it's him. Can anyone hear me?
This voice, is it Vertile?
And Angie oh, whoops. Well. Angie, you win this time, Rod. Yeah, Angie is girl bossing. And being like, who is that?
So in case you missed it, Kath just said the red dragon's name because she forgot that we were trying to not say it.
She's just so funny in that scene. Is this Vertile? That voice that just introduced himself as Vertile, is that Vertile?
No.
It's a mystery. This is Angelus. She's the red dragon. You are not supposed to find out her name until ending A, but...
I'm here. Please help me. But I win today.
Yeah, you win today.
It's the first time ever. I normally just blurt out her name uncontrollably early on.
We had one marathon where she hadn't even shown up on screen, really, and Rod just went, Angelus.
Yeah, because you said something like, "Oh yeah, the red dragon."
No
I was like,
context.
Angelus.
You didn't say anything after that had to do with her.
I was literally just specifying that as her name. I know, and I was like, "Gosh, darn it, heck."
Pat, thank you. Anyway, Eeyor's having a time, but don't worry about that. He's probably okay. So we're actually about to see that refrigerator cube combo that Rob was talking about earlier. Well, by see is debatable because this game is extremely dark.
More like experience.
Yeah.
So how does this tie into Pokemon, Kath? Do you want to explain that while we have a sec?
I'm pretty sure Angelus is a Charizard.
Oh, okay.
Like, she's red, so she shoots fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some cubes dying. You catch party members, I guess? Does that count? I don't know.
Leonard, I choose you.
There's children in it?
Okay, we gotta stop now.
I was talking about Sarah.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yes.
I guess he's too young to be a Pokemon trainer. But
is he?
Yeah, because he'd go out at 10.
How old is Sarah?
He's 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There are other children in the game that we don't see that could be Pokemon
I guess
trainers. Mana's older.
Mana's also 6.
Oh, well.
They're twins, but, I mean, you do see her. What? There we go. Does he wear shorts? I don't think Sarai wears shorts.
I think Sarai's wearing shorts.
Is he wearing shorts?
I'm pretty sure Sarai... This is how often we see Sarai in this game.
I mean, he has like a rock-type Pokemon. He has Golem as his pact partner.
Alright, he's wearing shorts over leggings, essentially.
Yeah, so they are comfy and easy to wear, I think.
Yeah.
But he has a rock-type Pokemon. Basically, a pact partner is just a Pokemon. You know,
does
if
have
you really
a
think about it.
Pokemon. Oh
yeah.
My god, you're right. Wait, he has like one of the Reggies, like Reggie.
Yeah, exactly. He has Reggie.
Oh, that's so funny.
Technically, all the pack partners have Pokemon of differing elements, so you know, could have one with a fairy type. But
yeah, we're thankfully not getting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kindress is using the HM Fly a lot.
Yeah. He's like he has one Charizard, and that's kind of that's his only Pokemon. It's like Ash and Pikachu.
Yeah, but you know, Ash and Pikachu don't get married at the end.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a Shrek. It's Donkey Dragon from Shrek mixed with Ash and Pikachu, but like more on the Donkey Dragon side. That's what the
the image that we've just not been talking about in the cam stream.
I mean, yeah, I didn't feel like it needed to be acknowledged. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Pokemon, exactly. This is basically Legends Arceus. Like, same game.
I still need to play Legends Arceus. I've been extremely bad.
Even has the beautiful soundtrack that Pokemon is known for. Which we haven't been talking about the music, but I guess we do have that one point that we read the egg quote out at, so I'll refrain.
Oh shit, do I have to find the egg quote?
Yeah, you do need to find the egg quote. Hey Jay, if you're still in chat, can you send the egg quote to Rod?
It's pinned somewhere. I can find it.
I think it's pinned in Alice's Discord.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was pinned as well.
18 years ahead of its time, exactly. Can't believe the Pokemon Company looked at this game and was like, man, we need to make this. We can't be them.
There's so many Drakengard memes pinned in Alice's Discord. I got to like the shooting stars one.
Oh yeah, that was the other one I was thinking of putting on there, but I was like...
The Drake and Josh and You Are Where's the Goddess Footy Eye one is also one of my favorite.
See, Alice actually made this one, so I was like, okay, I feel comfortable using this one.
They are the enemy of the flying dragon.
I need to stop doubting myself. I know which way I'm facing there, but I'm always like, but what if I'm not? You know?
Oh my gosh. It is actually pinned in her video game. I scrolled.
I told you. Yeah, we have a little bit to go before we get there.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up now though.
Quickly, Kaim!
I know the temple will be lost. Come on.
Why does the Empire wish to destroy the seal?
Are you sure you know?
Do they
Yeah, I don't know.
seeds of resurrection?
The red armor of the enemy. Something, whatever Verdant. Yeah, there you go.
Enemy somehow
The seals.
them from magic.
I love when Verdalay's entire function is to basically tell us information we already know. Because if you didn't notice, in the wizard level, one of the rando soldiers... Okay, alright guys. One of the rando soldiers told us that red armor is bad for magic. And Verdalay is just kind of like, hey, did you know red armor is bad for magic? And also, dragons hate archers? Did you know that, Kaim?
Huh? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know?
And while he's doing that, he's taking your mini-map away, so it's just like, thanks, dude. Oh yeah, we did talk about this weapon that we picked up, like, a while ago.
Oh yeah, we picked this up
In the
like
castle.
right away. This was Knight's Vow. So I mentioned very early on when we were using Kaim's sword that it did 3 damage. Knight's Vow does 7 damage. So it picking this weapon up doubled our damage.
It also has better magic, because you can snipe things.
Yeah, it has better magic, and it's the like triangle combo hit. Final blow, I think is what they're called in like the game manual.
Yeah.
Shoots out the little like puff of fire thing, which is cool for MLG no scoping enemies.
Yeah, you'll notice I'm using the dragon to fly around on short distances. That's because that is like genuinely faster than walking most of the time. Because you can just kind of get flung off right into the middle of the enemy pack. Oh, I didn't make it. Before the map spawned. Yeah, it's fine.
Now we can have
Eh.
the seal.
Good.
So, you notice that big glowy circle, that's the seal. They're
Not
what's
like the
keeping...
Arf seal.
Yeah, they're like, they're what keeps the world in check, basically.
The temple is ahead. We must cut a path through.
Which, they're not very... What? Okay, that's fine.
I swing my sword in Canada. You get the next one. Once again.
Sometimes this game is just mean to me, specifically. This is why we have a 245 estimate, by the way. My PB is like 222, but sometimes the game just decides to be a bully. Anyway, the seal is busted. It doesn't look like it's busted, but trust me, it's busted, and now there's ghosts on it. Not sure what part of not sure why they like implemented a evil ghost mechanic into the seal, but that is what it is, I guess. So Verdelay's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Verdelay's gonna be like, hey, ghosts react. Okay. Game. Apparently, I can't talk and play Drakengard at the same time today. So he's saying that they react to large movements. And the game wants you to walk really slowly, but that's not very fast, and this is, in technicality, a speedrun.
Does it really want you to walk slowly to not summon all of them? I've never thought that before.
That's what it says at the very bottom of the screen there.
Oh.
They say walk slowly and carefully.
Oh. I promise I've played this game before.
They're like, they want you to,
I thought it was obvious you want to spawn all of them because they're like the easiest enemies to kill.
The game is like, you want to walk slowly. Take your time and pick them off.
I never realized it
one.
said that somehow. You learn something new about this game every time you play it.
Yeah, it's a game of many mysteries. No matter how much you speedrun, there's always something that you see for the very first time every time.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just get to fly around killing armor dudes, which we're gonna use Angelus for. So again, the game really wants you to walk around on foot and kill these enemies.
That is slow.
But that's really slow. Even when I have to turn around like this, it's still faster than trying to run around killing them all one by one. They even surround these guys with magic, and it's kind of cute because you can just dodge it. But they do try and stop you.
Yeah, that's what the gooing looks like that I mentioned earlier, from when red enemies get hit with magic. I don't know if you've activated the goo before now.
I don't think I have. Yeah, there's no animation. They just kind of, they just kind of do that. I feel like they realized when in playtesting that people were just using the dragon too much, so they were like, hey, goo. And it was like a last second thing. So another fun part of this level is if you dash during this part, all the enemies around this circle are, I'm just gonna do this, all the enemies around this circle are going to respawn on their health. So I need to be very careful not to press X here, otherwise it basically resets everything here, and this part is very slow. So... can y'all stop? You might also see me wiggling the dragon a bit. That's because for some reason, that stops the archers from hitting you as much. I don't know the logic behind it, but when you do that, you'll notice that the archers hit a lot less often. Anyway, the archers are all dead now, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're just gonna slowly meander in a circle here. Gently killing them all. Also, good morning.
Good AM. This is Drakengard if you're just joining in. This game has some relation to Nier Automata, and Drakengard 3.
And Drakengard 2. And maybe Voice of Cards, depending on what conspiracy theories you believe.
Oh, good. Are those exist now? I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad. I figured there had to be some, like, conspiracy theory for it, because, Drakengard.
Because the artist reuses a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The seal! The seal is broken!
Oh. This whole game takes place inside a Waffle House, by the way.
Yeah, that's actually canonical. Midgar is actually just a Waffle House. Okay, we have one. Oh, actually, we have to exit out first. We have to quit playing the game again. Do we want to watch the cutscene? Do we think it will add to the experience? What do you think, Rod?
I think we can come back and movie night it later if we are good on time.
I like your confidence in me.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be good on time, so. Smile.
Smile. Looks at my practice on the last level. Yeah, it's probably fine.
You practiced that level, didn't you? You'll be fine.
I certainly looked at it.
You got it. I'm not worried.
I am. Also, the dragon's pink now.
That's just what happens when she levels up. She gets pink.
Yeah, for some reason, also my capture card like adds like a pastel, so she looks like super pink on my capture.
That capture card or that capture like analog to digital really amps up some of the reds and like I don't know.
Yeah, it's we call it the pastel pastel edit, Angelus. Anyway, a lot of stuff is about to happen and we're going to skip all of it. But in case you're having trouble following the story of the game that we're skipping all the cutscenes for, do you want to explain what's happening here, Rod?
So basically in a cutscene we skipped, and gets mind controlled. And then he's like, I'm going to go steal my fiance back, and I'm going to take her to the enemy. Why? I don't know. He just thinks that's a swell idea. And then that happens. That is the Cliff Notes version of the
also he
minutes of cutscenes we just skipped. Yeah, Inuart made a pact with the dragon as well.
And that dragon is the dragon that ate Kaim and Furiai's parents and basically made Kaim into the man he is today.
Mm-hmm.
It's very murdery.
Yeah.
So this is another level where if you don't know where you're going, it can take a very long time because as you can see, there are a ton of dots here and most of them do not matter.
Yeah, you can tell normally where to go based off of the density of the dots on the radar, because you'll see, and also they'll pop in when you kill the previous group, but you'll see the densest area is typically where the enemies are you want to fight. Also, when you started that sentence with "this is another level," I thought you were just gonna stop. Like, this is another level.
Another level. It sure is. Where am I? Sure hope I'm going the right way. Oh, there they are. They were just hiding from me for some... How did that not kill you? You just shot your orbs. Okay, it did kill you.
You just orbed. How are you alive?
You can basically describe every video game as this is another level. Pure hard stop. You really think about it.
Yeah.
This game is just very specifically... Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you, PS2. So as mentioned at the beginning of this run, I am playing on hardware, and sometimes the game is just too powerful for the PS2. And while we're kind of shuffling over here, just a hourly reminder to donate, ! Donate. Rod, we can read your donations or our lovely host. We have a host? Okay.
We do have a host, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm very sleepy and I'm playing Drakengard right now. Hello.
Hello, I am the host. This is for
I'm sorry.
Amiibo UK. This is Aeon Ticket. We're donating for Amoeba's Burglary Fund to help relieve some of the costs associated with the burglary. So please donate. We have a lot of incentives coming up. Next is actually the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Trade Alt main. You can name Latias the Psychic Dragon. So get your donations in. Thanks.
Wait, we could name Latias Angelus.
Hey guys.
Yes, that
hey
is a great
Draconeer.
idea.
Hey,
Wow,
Draconeer
how did I
homies.
not put my donation to that? I feel like a fool.
Hey, Draconeer homies that are here. Donate to a good cause and also name the Latia Angelus. Do it for Dragon GF.
Can you scatter their
So this level, you'll notice if you're like, why aren't you going that fast? It's because this entire level is timed. And so it doesn't really matter how fast I kill these things, because you'll have to end up waiting anyway. The minimum amount of time this level can take, I believe, is like 5:30? Something like that. So, we're not exactly in a rush. Also, Angelus is extremely scared of bushes and rocks and will not come pick you up. There's like a way to summon her earlier than that in that section, but you have to like really get it in a very precise part of the map. And honestly, instead of wrestling with that, sometimes it's just easier to, Also, those goblins did just walk through the wall, don't worry about it.
They do that.
Yeah, they do that. We can't walk through the wall for some reason. We've tried. There is one wall we can go through, I guess, but...
There's a couple. There's that one with the stairs. You can go through the
yeah,
stairs.
that you have to be, like, pushed through and it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
So, we have tried really hard to find, like, skips in this game. Well, really hard is debatable. But we have tried.
We have put in an effort.
We put in more effort than probably reasonable to say if we can find, like, some sort of glitch or skip or something.
But we've so far found nothing useful.
We did get Plant Kime out of one of them, who is iconic. It is literally just Kime sticking his head out of some grass. But,
feel concerned for the goddess. I think you
yeah.
as well, Kime.
And now we just wait, so if you have the egg quote ready.
Heck, I do. Oh, I gotta read it. It's my turn. Oh, man. So, you might have noticed that the music in this game is kind of, you know, grating and
Oppressive, even.
Oppressive. Best described as an orchestra falling down stairs. There is actually a quote from the director of this game, Yoko Taro, that was included with the soundtrack, at least in Japanese. Well, it only released in Japan, the soundtrack, so, you know, it's in Japanese, but there's a translation of the quote. And I can read that quote to you now so that you too can understand what the music of this game is. So, to quote Yoko Taro, "It would be difficult to explain the music of Dragon Dragoon in a single paragraph. I want you to imagine the following. On a morning without school or work, a carefully selected egg has been laying on the table since the previous night at room temperature. You lightly pluck the egg off of the table and crack it over a bowl filled with cooked koshi hikari rice, adding a dash of katsuo bushi, finely shaved on a wood block. To top it off, and here you need to be careful, you add a few drops of light-colored soy sauce. You take your time to lightly stir in these ingredients. Filter to mince the grains of cooked rice. Part of the egg cooks, and part remains raw. It must not be mixed in too thoroughly. If it is possible, it is best to leave 2 to 3 clumps of white rice completely untouched by the egg, sitting like clumps of marble. Combined with the raw egg, this rice, which is as hot as possible, will make the perfect temperature. We calmly debate the merits of our respective ingredients as all of this spreads inside your mouth and fills your empty stomach. Then, the song as we kill each other."
Thank you, Rod.
That is Yoko Taro describing the soundtrack of this game. And if that made sense to you, I'm sorry.
Well, with that, I have a $50 donation from Rod. Thank you. And thank you for
Rod.
not including that in the comment that I had to read. So.
Damn it, I should have.
Alright, well. I got a little screwed over by the the ogre ballista there.
Yes,
So.
that is in fact a real quote of Yoko Taro describing the game. I bought the soundtrack for this game, and I have the booklet, and I have like Google Lens translated to confirm that it is a real quote that is in the book.
Isn't it like just like he's literally just describing eggs on rice too?
Yeah, he's literally just describing like egg on
basic
rice.
like the rice brand that he mentioned is literally the single most common species of rice ever eaten.
Yeah, he's essentially just saying like, you know, decent ingredients or something. He's not saying like, you know, some crazy mind bending.
Yeah, it's not even saying decent.
He's saying
like
fresh.
everyday rice that you buy at the grocery store.
But that whole quote is in the booklet, and that's the only thing he says. Like everyone else, like, because there's other quotes from like the composers and whatnot, and they, you know, say stuff about the process of making the music, how they took like orchestral samples, cut them up, and made them into something awful. I mean, lovely. No, but actually, they do say they weren't trying to make the music pleasant to listen to. They were trying to make it, you know, unsettling. So that was a goal, and they did a great job, above and beyond.
They're trying to make you like so. The entire thing with this game, and they do a great job of it. Is you're supposed to feel bad for, you know, running around killing things as much as you are, which is understandable because there's a lot of video games that you know, you just run around and you kill stuff, but it's like you're still the hero.
Kind of like you know, it's sort of a critique of Pokemon, how you go
sort
around
of like
leaving
Pokemon.
a huge wake of fainted Pokemon, but then in the end, you're the champion after fighting off hordes of Bidoof and other small animals.
Yeah, I guess that's what Pokemon is about. Also, we're going back to the start of the game. I feel like we just need a do-over really quick.
Yeah, so we picked up a weapon there, and you saw Kath equip it. This weapon is Fang's Glaive. At level 1. So, just for some perspective, the first weapon we had, Keim's Sword, did 3 damage. The second weapon we got, Knight's Vow, did 7 damage. This weapon, Fang's Glaive, does 14 damage, so that's doubling our previous weapon's damage. And if we level this weapon up to level 2, it does 28 damage. So that's pretty crazy. So we decided to go level up. This is worth it. We go grind the weapon. To level up weapons, you just need to get kills. We need to get 250 kills.
There is like a new strat for this, but I'm not doing it for a marathon.
Yeah, there's the better strat that you found.
You as the name is you, not
yeah.
you.
Yeah, not you as a you, the listener found. You as in the player, the gamer.
The new world record holder, etc.
For MU, yeah. I forgot entirely what I'm saying, so I'm just gonna stop talking.
The weapon grind.
Yeah, we grinded a weapon.
So basically, the current safe strat / the only strat that we use, because the only other, so I guess we can talk about Neurotic, right? Yeah. Basically, nobody speedran this game until this dude who we know nothing about, might be Keim himself actually, showed up on like a forum and was like, "Hey, has anyone speedrun this game?" Come on, guys. If not, I'm gonna route it because I think it would be interesting. And he showed up. He did all the routing for this game. He ended up getting a 205, which still remains unbeaten.
For console, yeah.
Yeah, for console. And then disappeared into the void.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. Like, all of his profiles they just are a picture of Keim.
Yeah, or other, like, near characters. Most of them are just Keim, though. I meant to say other Drakengard characters, not near characters.
Yeah, but like, specifically Drakengard 1. Like,
yeah.
Thank you for the good luck, guys. We've never spoken to him. He literally just uploaded his run on YouTube. And I guess, I don't know who found it. I think the old person who made the speedrun board found it. And
Yeah, so it was really easy to find. If you type in Drakengard speedrun, it's still one of the top hits. So
Yeah.
there are some Japanese runners who ran normal in this game, which is completely insane. And they beat Neurotic's claim time on normal, because Neurotic had a claimed normal time, which I mean, you got to believe him with this is really good EC time, but it has been beaten.
Yeah, nobody plays normal, at least over here in the West, because
Casual zone.
yeah, the casual zone. So you might notice we're just kind of mindlessly killing a bunch of dudes here. We need to get 250 kills to level up our weapon. And this level just has the best amount of low-level soldier dudes that we can just kind of kill mindlessly.
Yep. And so we do.
Which, as you can see, we're pretty close to done with the grind now. But yeah, there is like another level that most people will grind their weapons on, but we want this weapon level before that we get to that level. So that's kind of why we're doing this now.
Yep.
Oh.
Are we getting a donation?
Yes, I have
Nice.
one quick donation to read. It's $25 from New Amber, and it says smiley face. So thank you, Amber, for the donation.
Smiley face.
Smile.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you. To a good cause.
Yep, to a good cause. Let's get those donations in so we can force Corvame to name the Latias Angelus.
I did put that 50 towards that.
Good. Smile. Any smilers in chat? Thank you guys. All right. Okay, we're done grinding the weapon, so we're gonna go back to where we were, and we're not actually gonna get to use that weapon for a couple levels, I believe, because we're gonna try and do everything on the dragon for these next two. Come on.
At least I thought I put 50 towards Angelus. I hope I did. So that was the goal there. I can't tell in the bids. Smile.
Sweats.
So yeah.
I got you. It should show Angelus should be up now.
Oh, nice, because you have to approve it. Oh yeah. No worries. Now I remember. But you guys have we have an actual good setup for that. The fancy tracker.
There's like a ton of these are the ogres, right? No, these aren't ogres.
No, these are the barbecue
the
boys.
Yeah, the barbecue boys. I don't actually remember. Are these what are these called?
I actually don't know. I'm gonna now start calling them barbecue boys.
Are they orcs?
They might be orcs, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's ogres and there's orcs, and sometimes the game kind of isn't clear on what's what. Because the little guys are goblins, so that one's obvious. Ah, yes, this is the true Rat Jam song on the soundtrack.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorites OSTs.
Kind of unironically a
noises
banger.
the game makes.
I sometimes if I really need to like dissociate and focus on working on like drawing, I'll just like turn on the soundtrack and just kind of fade into the abyss. And then when I like wake up out of that, I've finished a commission. So highly recommend that if you have like a deadline of stuff that needs to get done. Just try listening to the chapter 4 track.
Yeah, it's a chapter 4.
Oh, I do remember things about this video game.
No, wait, it might not. It might be 3. I don't know.
Is this 3? I thought 3 was the other one.
Wait, no, because 4 is Rapture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 4 then. This is 4.
Because 3 is Desert.
God, imagine knowing about this game.
The only reason I know that is because I hate the desert level.
Well, I hate the desert and I hate raptures, and I know that's 3 and that's 5, so this is 4.
Do you hate Rapture more or Emergence?
I don't know. Probably Emergence.
Which I guess we'll see soon, TM. First actual part where the run can just instantly get KO'd.
Yeah.
Anyway, because this game is good, the difficulty of it just suddenly spikes out of nowhere, and it's incredibly stressful. So, are those ogres? So right now we're kind of at like preschool level of difficulty in this video game, and oh. Okay, or thank you, archers. Very cool. How are you not dead? What are y'all doing?
How are you alive?
Yeah, how are you alive? Wow, you are really being annoying here, dude. Okay, thank you.
Leaders still live.
Hey, we're getting some more story stuff. Apparently, Angelus can read the minds of dead ogres, and is like the Black Dragon, which is the dragon that Inuart was riding around on, came through this way, I think.
This is the only time she ever does that.
This is the only time in the entire game she ever does this. And also, like, I don't think it even ends up mattering, because it turns out that the ogre didn't know anything. So, like, they have this whole thing of, like, oh yeah, she can read the ogre's minds, and then it literally doesn't matter. Okay. I guess I need to wiggle the dragon harder. Yeah, see, so the Black Dragon isn't here, which makes that entire scene entirely pointless. Hey, we have a maze now. Let's see, will I remember how to get through it? Oop. Me using that screen buffering to just double check to make sure that I'm going the right way. Anyway, these are wizards, but they're red now, which for some reason they were like, hey, remember how annoying wizards are? We can make them worse. Also, there's a big stone dude there. Don't worry about him yet.
That's Reggie Rock.
Yeah, that's Reggie Rock. But not like the good Reggie Rock that our friend
This is
Sarah
Reggie
has.
Rock's. Yeah.
This is
Reggie
his
Rock's
mean
cousin.
See, this is
Rock was
basically a
turned into
Pokemon
machine
game.
of war.
We added knives to it.
Honestly, the castle golem thing does kind of look like a Pokemon.
I've never been shot off there before. There you go for your bingo cards. That's never happened before.
Bingo.
It's okay, I didn't have to do the walk of shame down this very long corridor. So if you get knocked off by that wizard back there, there is no part of that hall up to the exit that lets you get back on the dragon, so you just have to run. Oh yeah, it does look like Golurk. Yeah, that's a good point. It's like gray Golurk.
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay, now we're on chapter 5, which is the long one. TM. Which, actually, I think that chapter 8 is longer. Just because of how long the last 2 levels can be sometimes. Yeah, this area level is kind of cool because it's the one and only one that you actually have to like dive down and do stuff like near the ground. So the visuals are actually pretty cool here.
Flames will soon blind the giant.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're starting off with a banger today.
The cyclops are creations of man. Nature does not know such things.
And this is like the kind of level that like you kind of want from Drakengard. It's like very cool. You like have stuff happening like that's like actually influences. Can I hit this guy?
Yeah, you actually have to fly up and down. Makes you fight the sun, which is really cool.
It's like you
Oh,
can't
that's a cool
see
level.
anything, but it is a very cool effect. The base boost does not help there, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, you picked a good one to come into. Also, if anybody wants to donate now, this upcoming level is going to be a great time to just...
Yeah, to read donations or anything.
Yeah, if y'all have anything to say at this upcoming level, please just interrupt at any time. Oh. A literal banger in some areas.
The One-Eyes are defeated. Now to hunt the rest of the jackals. Your favorite sport, Kai.
So this level is long, and not much happens in it. So anyway, how was your day, Rod? How's it going?
Pretty good. I got coffee, and then I got coffee on my pants.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, sniped right off the bat before I could even move. Cool.
Good start.
Good start. I'm sure that's not an omen about how this level is gonna go.
Soldiers, advance! We must not let him fight alone.
So basically this level is a huge open field with like a ton of dudes and nobody ever shuts up. Basically forcing you to open the map to know where you're going because there are no landmarks. But we're gonna, okay. We're gonna try our best not to open the map. And their health reset. Oh my, stop. This game really does not want you using the dragon for everything. Like, they're like, hey, get off your butt and kill the enemies with your sword. You would need to level up your weapons. This game is hard. It's gonna get really hard. And, I mean, to be fair to the game, it did warn us that it was gonna get hard. And we just kind of ignore that because we're speedrunning it. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to give a quick story recount?
Oh god.
You have 10 minutes.
I
Let's
know.
go.
Oh man. Okay. Well, so after Inuart kidnapped Kaim's sister, Furiai, he goes and flies off somewhere. And I don't think we know where yet. And that's actually all that's changed since last time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You wanna, like, tell people who maybe are just tuning in, like,
No,
what
don't
this game is
say
about?
this.
I have to
Okay.
concentrate, because otherwise I will
I
just
know.
completely forget where I'm at in this level.
Yeah, so basically, there's a bunch of seals that keep the world held together. Furiai is one of them. She's Kaim's sister. When she became the seal, she had to break off her engagement to Inuart. Inuart took that not great, basically. And at some point, Inuart got kidnapped by the Empire, who are the evil dudes. And then they brainwashed him and somehow got him to think, hey, I should go steal my previously fiancée, now extremely important to the world survival comrade, and take her somewhere to totally be treated greatly.
This is how we save Furiai. Takes her to the people that want to kill her.
Yeah. I must save the
Pro
goddess.
gamer move by
Puts her in
Inuart.
mortal danger.
Yeah. He's not very bright, but also he is in his defense, he is also mind controlled at this point.
Yeah.
So, you know. Oh my goodness gracious, this one archer
He really
really
drew the short straw.
Yeah.
Smile.
No, we're not doing this. We can't. If you want the entire story of this game, if for some reason this banger gameplay is like, I don't really want to play this game, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to play this absolute masterpiece, hidden gem of a video game. If you want the entire story, I would recommend watching a movie cut, but make sure but make sure that it includes the event missions and the dialogue in the levels, because if you just watch the CGs, you're gonna be extremely lost.
Yeah. Hey, Kath, I'm gonna be right back real fast.
Okay, have fun. It's just you and me now, chat.
Hi, chat.
But yeah, so now we're on the ground, and this is what we're gonna be doing for the next, like, 10 years. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about, like, Drakengard lore, or I guess wants to talk about how their day's going, that would be great. But yeah. Or if you guys have anything to announce or stuff like that.
I can just take a minute and just to remind everyone that this charity marathon is for our good buddy pal Amoeba UK, who's a recent victim of a burglary. So we're raising some funds just to help out with some of the lost items in the burglary. So any donations would be appreciated. I just want to give a quick plug to all of the bids that are coming up today. We have the Name the Latias for Corva May's Trade Alt Main Alpha Sapphire run. We have Angelus that is leading with $50. So get that in. We also have options to name the Charmander or name the Squirtle in today's Pokemon Leaf Green race between Shelty and No Hands. So those are your options for the upcoming incentives for today's marathon. So please get your donations in.
You should also vote to name the Charmander Angelus as well. We can really just spread Drakengard throughout the land here.
It's like Destiny at this point. Just make it happen.
She's a red psychic dragon. Like, what else do you want? You know, who shoots fire? She's basically the perfect Charmander. But yeah, this part is basically like there's a bajillion red dudes, and we just kind of gotta wipe them all out before we can actually continue on with our day. This is like, I would love to say actually that this is like the last really tedious level, but there's one more after this, unfortunately, but it's a lot clenchier than this one. This one's pretty easy for the most part. You just kind of run around mindlessly and kill stuff for like close to 10 minutes. The next one is actually can get kind of scary. Something that we didn't mention, there's a mechanic in this game where oh my gosh, I missed one back there. Whatever, I'll get it in a second. The longer you keep up a combo, you get more health back. So if you've seen these little orbs spawning, which I should get one here.
Orb.
Ah! Okay.
Throwback to the worst.
Basically, the longer you keep up a combo, the higher the amount of health, the bigger the orb is, and the more health you get back.
Yeah, so I think it's at like 16, 26, 36.
Yeah.
42, like something like that. 14, yeah, it's something around there. You get bits of health. If you're on normal, you actually get exploding orbs, which aren't really that helpful to an extent. And
but
if you get to 100, yeah, they look cool. If you get to 100, you get a double damage orb, which is neat. It only lasts for a little bit of time. I hope I did not miss too much.
We were just reminding people what we're donating towards. Also, there's a bid to name the Charmanders. So basically what I'm saying is we can have all the Pokemon today named Angelus that are dragons. Just throwing that out there, we can truly represent Drakengard today. I don't know why I just ran into them like that. That was not a very smart gamer move.
I think I'll end it now. And runs into it.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, do you want to talk about your week, Rod? Do you have anything cool happen?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I think you already know.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah,
But-
I got a cool new job offer
Wow.
literally yesterday. So kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Totally didn't get back from Texas at like 11 o'clock last night and have to figure out how to get back to my apartment.
Yeah,
From Reagan.
she can tell we're both a little sleepy today.
Yeah, I got to bed at like 1 last night.
Same.
Which like, and I woke up at 6 yesterday. I then had like 5 hours of interviews, and then I had a 5-hour flight back from Texas.
Yeah, I had to wake up at 6 this morning because my cat
Oof.
does not want me to sleep ever.
Pumpkin just always chooses violence.
She is literally
is-
like just always inconvenient. She decided to deeply inconvenience me because she decided to be naughty while I was fixing her breakfast and she was in the bathroom, and I just looked at me with the most smug expression on her face. Like, I don't know if a cat can look smug like properly, but I think that she figured it out. So
So funny.
anyway, I have a cat named Pumpkin Spice. She's very scrumbly looking. How did I miss that guy? I promise I practiced this game. I promise I've played this game.
This level's really long. It's really easy to just kind of forget a guy.
Yeah, you just kind of zone out.
This is the dissociate in game level.
Yeah, I helped write the guide on this level specifically, so there's just a quote for me that just says dissociate till all the enemies are dead, and that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
There's no deep meaning.
Lore.
Yeah, you can
The battle to end
yeah.
all
So this is a pretty that quote showing up means that we've hit the 10-minute mark, so not a great showing from me on this level. Usually you
Yeah.
want to do it sub 10, but whatever.
That's
Is
what
what
the
it is.
estimate is for.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Usually you want to usually like 8 is like the best that you can get, I believe, on this level, at least that we know of, based on Neurotic's run, and I think a couple other people have gotten like 8, but that really also depends on you not getting knocked around significantly and not forgetting any enemies, and also not opening the map. Although the map time does not actually get factored into your level time,
Yeah.
which is why using that is more of an estimate than actually accurate.
Nice.
11 isn't too bad. So I'll be honest, up until prepping for this marathon, it's been about 8 months since I played this game on console. Been mostly doing 2P1C.
Yeah, and
or
that was our original
races.
plan too for today.
Yeah.
Before I
were-
found out I had to go to Texas. I
Yeah,
was like,
we
I'm gonna be
were
tired.
we were originally going to do a 2P1C run just because honestly it's almost the same time as the estimate, but
Yeah.
almost so
'Cause-
when you put the 2 active runners in this game on one controller, it's not that bad.
Because there's not like really deep combos. It is really a lot of pressing square. Fun fact: if you talk to one of the guys on this level, they give you your father's sword. You have
But
to talk to him twice,
Yeah,
though,
you have to talk to him twice.
which is just random. He's like, "Kaim, your father's sword," and then you talk to him again. He's like, "Oh, here it is."
But then also it's like a katana, which is like extremely funny. It's like your
Yeah.
father's sword hands you a katana in upside down Europe. Which also, by the way, the map of this game is upside down Europe. The Empire is in Spain, but like upside down, wrong Spain.
They are
Just like a little note if you, next time we end up on the map screen. Then in Drakengard 2, they took that away, but then in Dod 3, they brought it back, so, you know.
Yeah, because Dod 2 is a totally different world, doesn't count.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another banger.
So this is where the game actually starts to get scary, both, you know, gameplay-wise and also thematically. Because now we get skeletons. And
oh boy.
Very spooky.
Yeah,
it literally is just Pokemon. Exactly.
Yeah. Which is why we're in, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, no, no, no! Oh.
So that is the classic thing the skeletons can do. So the overhead attacks these skeletons can do, they don't give you iframes after they hit you, and they can hit you multiple times with that attack. And as you saw, it can do half of your health. It can actually do 2/3 of your health. It could probably one-shot you if you got exceptionally unlucky, but I've never had that before.
Didn't you once?
No. Only almost. I got hit from 2/3, which basically feels like a one-shot.
Do it. Why am I still doing this? Because I don't learn my lesson.
Don't do this. This stret's so dumb.
No, it's fast!
I don't care. Dies. No, this is fast.
Listen, it's a marathon. We gotta show off being frisky, you know?
Clench.
It's fine. You just have to have faith.
And so when I got I got killed at from 2/3 health on this level once. Now the unfortunate part of that is that happened to me for my practice run before GDQ hotfix, where I was to run this game. So for the next I had 3 days, all I did for practice was this level. I didn't play any other part of the game. I only played this level, and it went fine.
As it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes it's just like the game just decides to just kill you, and there's not really much you can do about it. You just die.
Yeah.
And there's a particular level way later in the game, the second to last level actually, where you can just get hilariously unlucky, and just kind of get screwed. Which, I've practiced that level. Back when I was running this more actively before I took a break from Burnout, I actually practiced that level a lot because that was the one level that gave me a lot of trouble. But half the time I would just get through it with no issues, and the other half I would just get owned, regardless of what I did. So it just is kind of a very exhausting level. And so we'll see how it goes for this time. I don't, but thank you.
I do.
Okay, guys. I just want health, please. Oh. I'm getting knocked around a lot today. Anyway, if I die, it'll be funny, so you know. It is what it is.
Dying for content.
Yeah, dying for content. If I die, it's because we're manipulating the AI for later. Don't worry about it.
Yep, it's a long AI manip.
Yeah,
just like Pokemon.
Yeah, it's basically if I die here, obviously it's faster not to die, but we can set up a really cool AI manipulation. Yeah.
There are 2 health boxes on this level.
There are. I don't remember where the second one is.
This is always what happens: is the person running forgets where the second one is. And
I never know where the second one is.
I never either. And this is how it always goes. The commentary then has to go find it.
I mean, I know where the first one is, and that's
have you not gotten the first one yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Pff, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not stressed.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they can kill you from your current health. But,
yeah, but if that happens, it's over anyway. So you know. Excuse me, sir. So using magic gives you an iframe, which is why you're seeing me do it, even if I'm not really facing the enemy. The good news is that the AI is extremely stupid as well. It will just kind of walk into Fang's Glaive's magic, which, if you can't tell, are these little goopy... Oh, he almost did it. He did the overhead.
Whoa.
Bruh. But the other bonus of magic is that it turns your camera for free. So, you know...
Yeah,
we
the only
take
other way
that.
we've been turning the camera is by pressing the block button, which I think Kath mentioned earlier, but
Yeah.
just in case.
He just tried to do it again!
You like iframed that. You hit him with a no you.
Oh, and the archers are here now. Very cool.
Concern.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That was the last
I
one.
I know I'm playing on a delay, but concern. Did you get the health kit yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's why, because this part is literally just dudes that can't shoot me. So it's like, it doesn't... We're fine, I'll grab that.
You're
I'll grab
talking
the...
shit.
Yeah, it's
They might get you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
They literally can't shoot me. These guys are just regular dudes.
Look at these old blokes down here unable to shoot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game designers were thinking with this. I guess they...
That's asking if they were thinking or not.
Yeah, I feel like they were like, oh, I guess we could just throw some regular dudes here.
Well, I mean, they do match on the diagonals, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Neat
like,
little,
why?
neat little tip, you know,
But
neat
yeah.
little thing. Grotesque beast.
This is
Grotesque.
Where am I?
This game is extremely quotable because they always say they deliver their lines with such passion.
Okay, here's a health chest.
And unique cadence.
I very much do enjoy the English acting in this game. It's incredibly good. Yeah, so this is Fang's Glaive. It's busted. We leveled it up, so now we have 3 little poison circles. And it just kind of sits on the floor, and since the AI is incredibly stupid, they'll just walk right into it and it stun locks them, which is great for skeletons because they will just instantly one-shot you. Or take off half your health.
I wouldn't even call it AI. I just call it A.
Yeah,
there's no intelligence in it. It basically walks at you.
There's like a very good video on Twitter of somebody trying to get the AI to kill them. Instead, it's just...
Wait, really? How old is this video?
Oh, I don't remember. I think it was posted somewhere. But like they were trying to get the AI to kill them, but it just kept walking away.
Me scrolling through all the Arcuade likes on Kath's Twitter till I find this post.
Oh, this was like it was at least a month ago. You're never gonna find it.
Oh god, I'm never gonna find it. Okay.
I think it was like a Japanese tweet, so maybe if you look up like Dragon Dragoon or something. Oh, I wish I could. I feel like it was posted somewhere. Also, the skeleton just tried to overhead me again. I don't know what is happening.
The overheads are so dangerous.
They're usually rare too, which is what's weird. Yeah, basically, like the AI, like they were trying to get the AI to like kill it. Because it was on like the very first level, I think, or it was on the free expedition in that level. And it just kept doing the little shuffle thing that the AI does.
Yeah, where it goes back and forth.
Oh man, I feel like it was posted somewhere. Where was it posted at?
I'll
I don't
ask
think it
you
was the
after one.
Drakengard Discord.
Yeah, I would have seen it if it's posted there. I read that too much.
Anyway, we're almost done with this level unless I die, which we're gonna hope I don't.
And we get to do it again.
Then we get to do it again because I don't have a. I don't. You can only get one save file in this game. I guess theoretically we can just turn it into a new game plus run, but I'd rather not do that. I have a safety save for the very last level, for reasons, but this one is usually fine, even if it's a little scary, which I know is tempting fate here, but Lord Kime.
What's happening? Lord Kime!
Lord Kai.
Hey, maybe the skeletons being mean to me here is a good sign, because maybe they'll bully me less later. Look, I'm playing it safe by only grabbing 2 groups. You should be proud of me. So Rod is sweating a bit, but also, if you have large groups, it makes it easier to get combos.
I guess it also makes it way easier to just die.
Fine. Oh, he walked off. Cringe. The other really cool thing about Fang's Glaive is it has like a really long reach. So it just hits everything around you. Because there are weapons that do, I think there's weapons that do more damage that you unlock before this point, but they do not have the reach or the really good magic that Fang's has. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. There we go. Look, see? Easy.
Easy clap.
Easy clap.
Not even close.
We didn't have any sweaty moments there. It was fine.
I didn't sweat a single drop.
Look, I love how politely the skeletons just stand there too. After
Yeah, they're like, you got the last target. Okay, okay.
yeah, it's
fair
like,
enough,
all right,
fair
we'll just leave.
War's over, boys. Pack it up.
Also, if you're wondering why everything is red, basically the Empire shot down giant fireball nukes, and now there's like a sky fortress, and everything is red, so you know it's fine. Also,
Yeah,
these enemies make no sense, so we just kind of take the L on them. Basically, they explode after you kill them, and then they're like little death orb things like follow you, and you can like try and dodge. You can dodge them, but those little beams take forever to go away.
Yeah.
Thank you for the GGs, but unfortunately that wasn't even the sweatiest level yet.
Yeah.
I think I've actually had more deaths on this upcoming ground level than on the skeleton level. But I mean, this one's
the last ground level.
No, the fortress one.
Oh, the fortress one.
Yeah, because the game really hates me
I've
there.
never died to the fortress.
I've died multiple times there.
Which blows my mind, honestly. Maybe your copy of the game is just more spiteful.
Yeah, I mean, I also can't get Uniball, so
Yeah.
despite my best efforts to go as slow as possible.
I'm playing the game as bad as I can.
Please give me
still
the
going fast. Or
which we'll talk about later. That's one of the boss fights. Basically, this game, up to this point, has not had any boss battles, and we're about to get like 4 basically in a row after this point.
Yeah.
get to skip Bertolet talking there, which is also this is always very pog. All right, so this is the first boss battle.
This is Worm.
No, this isn't Worm. We're not
This
there
isn't
yet.
Worm?
This is
Oh.
Black Dragon. Black Dragon 1.
It's too early. Sorry. I'm
So
trying.
this is Black Dragon. Do you want to describe the Black Dragon fight for us?
So he dodges, and you just have to hope that he doesn't feel like dodging.
Yeah.
Is essentially how this fight goes down.
But he does
And
have some
he
really
loses
good
his shit
voice
too.
lines.
Yeah, so I'm just not gonna talk over them.
Kaim, do you think I can be beaten by you anymore? I'm strong now.
Okay,
That's what
buddy.
Furia is with me. Furia!
Oh, that was I got him.
My head.
Oh, he's gonna be rude today.
Furia!
Please. Please. So, while I was practicing, I got this fight in 30 seconds. As you can see, it's taking longer than that this time. Wow. Sometimes he'll just sit there and let you hit him. Can you please, dude? There he goes. We do have to sit through him going, Fudiai, Fudiai, Fudiai.
To the black screen. No, the game's not crashing. It just doesn't know what's going on.
Minute Black Dragon. That's cringe.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can't wait for the 3-minute Black Dragon too. So yeah, that's Black Dragon. It just takes however long he feels like. Sometimes he's like, yeah, you can just have it. Other times he's
Yeah.
like, nah, you're gonna be here for a while.
So this level's Troll, and that you would think you'd have to kill. Is this the indoor one? No, it's the other one. Okay, I was right. I know this game. You would think that you have to kill all the enemies on this level because it doesn't tell you anything and it's totally unique. In fact, you only need to kill the enemies in the very middle. So to do that, we get magic off of these wyverns by killing them, and then we fly to the middle. These wyverns are optional, but it's just it would be so hard to kill all the cannons without magic that we just get the magic. And it makes it free. Like, actually free.
Wyverns are trolling me a bit. Okay, there we go, we're good. The only hint that you get that you don't have to kill everything is Angelus being like, aim carefully and choose your targets, strikes true, which doesn't tell you anything until you've played the video game, but you know, whatever. So this is the only room that matters, and hopefully it'll just let me get them in one go. Okay, there we go. I was about to be like,
Yeah, if it misses one, you then have to then play the game of which cannon did I not kill, and there's a ton in this room. Also reverb.
Yeah.
At death, they feel nothing.
Alright, this was the indoor level. So when I was learning this game and when I was still pretty baby at it, and even nowadays, this game causes me, or this level causes me some grief, because sometimes the enemies will just knock you down. You don't need to kill anything on this first floor here, which makes it even more annoying. Because you just need to run all the way to the end. And ideally, you just don't get hit. But there's also these big red armor dudes who can just bap you.
Yeah,
Like
the large
that.
guys. Oh boy, the delay. Yep, their
Yep.
wind up is very quick.
There we go. We are really going through it. Also, there's like a big shadow dude over there. Don't worry about him. We saw one earlier too. Just they don't matter at all.
The goddess, where is the
Why did I do that? I pressed the wrong button there. It's fine. Oh, this game is a treasure. Please.
I really do like the lunging attacks that the silver guys do. And by
Yeah,
like, I mean despise.
They really do just like straight up will kill you instantly.
Yeah, they lock onto you. You can just tell like, oh, this guy rolled the hit number and is about to hit me.
And all we need to do in this level is kill these guys. And that's it. They're the only enemies that actually matter. So we just need to hope that we don't get trolled. Oh, and a wizard is shooting me from the hallway, which sometimes they do. It's fine. Okay, bud. Alright. Alright.
Classic.
Sometimes you just gotta get dunked on a little. It's for content, it's fine. Alright. So now the targets are dead, so we just need a key.
Is in one of the chests. A weapon also spawns, but I'm probably talking over Footy Eye talking. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
her
our only
one-
voice line we ever get.
Her one voice line. In this
And-
entire A
In their whole run, yeah.
Yeah. Do this, since I don't want to deal with them today.
Quickly!
I sense the goddess. She is
We did it.
fortress.
Yay. We're gonna go save the goddess, guys.
We're gonna go save the goddess.
Yay.
And we're gonna do that by running through this event level and hoping we don't get owned. I was holding the stick the wrong way a little bit, but it's fine. Anyway, as you can see, they can lunge, there's archers just after you. But then there's nothing in this huge room right here, which I don't know why they didn't just cut this part, to be honest. You have to run across the entire thing. Is there like a weapon there? I actually don't remember. In that big empty room. Can't believe we lost Rod here, dang.
What? I zone out for 1 second and then
I know the
I
one
missed
time
something.
I asked you a question.
Wait, really? Oh my god. Wait, okay. God
I
damn
was
it.
asking, you know, that big empty room in that event level. Is there a weapon there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
No.
figured.
No,
Okay.
no. That was me saying, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Can't believe
God
Rod
damn
is
it. I was
fucking dead.
checking my phone for 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Look, it's been a long
Commentary is
week.
hard. This is why Rod usually runs it and I commentate.
No, I'm glad I'm commentating. My brain is too fried already. I literally got in the car last night and was like, man, what a weekend so far.
It's like after
It was
this
11
Friday.
o'clock on Friday.
Oh, please, Black Dragon.
Die,
Oh
die.
no, he did the thing.
Oh, the
So-
thing where he goes above you.
Yeah, so
Yeah. He has a vulnerable state that he'll go into. And when he does that, he'll give you a free hit. But he'll sometimes do that right above you. And Angelus has the turning radius of a school bus.
yeah, she needs a minute. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good shot actually. Go me.
You can
take
hold
those.
down, I think it's like R2. I need to hold the controller like near the button.
Yeah, it
That
is
makes
R2,
turn
but it's
faster.
like it's not that fast.
And she can't look straight up still. Dragons can't look up.
Yeah.
Fun fact. God, I can't believe I would read my phone for 10 seconds and you asked me a question. Heck.
Please, Black Dragon. Please. Oh, come
And
on.
he can dodge the magic too,
Yeah.
because, you know, of course he can. Because, you know.
The thing with the rapid turn is I play with no camera assist, so it literally just jerks the camera, and it's like, huh. It's immediate motion sickness.
Cool, now we're on to other good levels, like some random aerial ones that aren't good.
Gourds and
Gourds that laugh at you.
Also, she has a fat tail now. She has
Nice.
a big old lava tail now. The dragon levels up. They don't really. It's like it's influenced by their environment or whatever. I'm not sure what about the environment made her turn into a big lava dragon, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, but you know that's just what she was feeling.
Yeah, there's like exactly one form in the game that actually makes sense with like the environment changing, and we don't see it this run. So. Spoilers, it's the fighter jet. I'm just kidding. Alright, these are gourds.
Yeah, these are a lovely new enemy. We call them gourds, which is entirely not their name.
They're called ghosts.
Which is stupid. So we call them gourds, which I don't know why we call them that still. But when they open, they make a laughing noise.
Yeah, thank you, Rod. Wow.
And that's a lie. When they open, they make a pottery scraping noise, and I will fight to my death for this.
Please, please.
I think this is our first time with these skeletons as well. They kind of just do this.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Yeah, this is what they do. Kath is really showcasing them.
Like, and the worst part is, I usually have good luck with them and they just die instantly. But today they've decided to show their stuff, apparently.
Yeah, I've never seen that attack, actually, because they normally died before.
They die in one hit, but the thing is, like, they move very quickly, and
they have iframes.
Oh wow, there's still one left. Holy moly. Also, sometimes they just choose not to be hittable. It's fine. You can't homing attack on them either. Because, of course, why would... Every enemy that they introduce in this game just gets progressively more annoying. It's pretty much the Drakengard game design way of it. Yeah, like, these guys aren't hard and they don't even do that much damage. It's just you literally can't hit them until they open. You can't hit them, you can't get through it with magic or anything, you just have to time it. Which, thankfully, they usually open, like, in order, but sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I normally just try and lock onto as many as I can, and as soon as I see one open, I just shoot and hope that more are open.
Not all of them? Okay, cool. Oh, you! Thank you. Oh wait, is there still one more? Buddy.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there's two more.
It's okay though, they're telling you about the seeds. Which is much more important to you than finishing the level, right?
Yeah. You're out of caffeine, F. I wish I had more caffeine.
I'm actually going to the opposite of caffeine right after this. I was going to brunch.
Oh, I want to go to brunch.
I mean, you are invited to brunch if you want to drive all the way up here. They have bottomless mimosas.
Yeah, I know, that's really tempting,
here,
but...
Which is very exciting, so I'm gonna go enjoy that.
Wish that was me. Maybe I can convince my roommate to take me. Like, hey, I ran Drakengard at 9 a.m.
Can you take me to Maryland?
Yeah, can you take me to, like, any bottomless mimosa place? Doesn't have to be in Maryland.
Just go to Waffle House and bring your own mimosa.
Yeah, exactly.
Show up to a Waffle House with sparkling wine and ask for some. Give me all your orange juice.
Could you imagine?
That'd be the best post-Drakengard run.
I feel like they just wouldn't even... Wait, is there still one up there? Oh.
Oh, wow. Like, all the way up there.
Please. What? What?
It wasn't open.
No, it was. Apparently there was another one up there. Okay. Is there actually another one? Okay, I was like, oh my god. It's like, that's actually like the worst I've performed on that level, period. Not stop. Usually what I try to do is I try to aim like from the top down because they usually open up in that order, but I saw one open and I immediately wanted to go for it. So it was my own hubris that caused this. Anyway, we're at the worm now.
Worm.
Okay,
So the strategy with his
PS2
boss
lagger.
is to not be really good at it, and then he won't go into his ball phase twice.
That's what you say, but I cannot get it to work. Everybody else can get it to work, but I can't. Kind of cringe, honestly.
We just need to task this level clearly. So this is the ball phase. It is notable because he turns into a ball and you have to hit it to unball him.
He also respawns all these little wyvern things. Oh, you're actually flying up this time, buddy. Okay. Nope, there he goes.
Oh, I think it's because you magicked him. I say, having no idea what actually caused it. I wouldn't have magicked him there, and I can get him
I was trying to
uniball.
animation lock him.
No, because each magic thing doesn't like do that much damage, and it's after you hit him
My
he'll go do
goodness,
something.
stop.
I don't know. I'm literally just guessing
Yeah.
how this
Can you
boss
please?
works.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you as well, Rod. Anyway, there's a cutscene. Now they're dating, by the way. Oh, wait, it's your turn to talk about Dragon GF.
No, it's not.
It is.
You're the one who's passionate about Dragon GF.
Yeah, but you're the commentator this
You
time.
can't just say it's your job to talk about. It's my job to talk about your main talking point for this game, Kath.
I mean, what else are we going to talk about during these levels? We have a while to go.
I mean, look, if you haven't caught on yet, just think deeper about the photo in the webcam overlay area. That's all I have for you.
Yeah,
dear
anyway, they're
viewer.
married now. And in Dawn 2...
Spoilers.
What? I'm not it's literally just saying... I'm saying that they're married.
I know.
That's not... I mean, I guess if you squint at it, it could be a spoiler, but...
And they're not technically married. This is Kath's headcanon.
I mean, they pretty much are.
Exactly.
Happy for them. See, you get it.
I'm happy for them as well. They make a great combo.
Yeah, exactly. You got the murder boy
they
and
both
his
hate
murdered
people.
dragon.
they want everyone to be dead. Works great.
Angelus is the moral compass of the couple, and that's a little worrying, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think Vertile and his petrified stone dragon are married?
Maybe.
Asking the deep lore questions.
I mean, I don't know. Do they get along? Because some of the pack partners don't get along very well.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's touched. I mean, I can't remember it being touched on anywhere.
Maybe in the novella or something. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this game. All the lore that we're talking about, half of it comes from the books. Like it's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
game. To understand Drakengard, you have to read about 80 novellas, and then maybe you'll understand like half of it.
Yeah.
Which somehow just gets worse as the series goes on. And it kind of peaks with Dawn 3 and Nier Automata. As far as how much extra nonsense you have to read to truly understand Yoko Taro's vision.
Yeah.
Which I will say, one good thing about Dawn 2, the entire story is just there. Which is honestly the nicest thing I'm going to say about Dawn 2 on this stream.
It is,
but,
and it is, it is nice to not have to go read a bunch of side content that didn't get localized to the West until more recently. To understand the plot of the game you paid $60 for.
Yeah. These are Reapers, by the way.
Oh yeah, these are the new worst aerial enemy.
This is also our last actual aerial level.
Yeah, so the Reaper's gimmick is when they're holding their scythe, you can't hit them. And sometimes they will just hold their scythe and stare at you for absolutely ages. Really cool mechanic.
Yeah.
Somehow Siri thought I was talking to it, so I gotta say no. Nice.
There we go. They're not Catholic married, but they're still married. Yeah. They're Midgard married. It's fine.
They're
I mean, what is a pact
Midgard
if
married.
not? I mean, what is a pact if not marriage, really?
It's like they're Alabama married.
I mean, like, you're giving up half your soul to another being. I don't know. That sounds like married to me. You both have one half of a soul. Anyway, I actually have to concentrate on these levels now, so,
I am
Godspeed,
here.
Rod.
So, for
What
these
the-
levels, you
Okay. That's fine. Anyway, continue.
So there's now red pokey guys who are just kind of annoying. And by pokey, I mean not like
I'm actually just
Pokemon.
gonna
I
do
mean like
this.
they will stab you, pokey.
That early, yes, but also I don't want to start this.
Okay. That is a decision. So
I mean, I don't want it later.
yeah, that's fair. So this level has skeletons in the floor again, because that's just their home. And you need to kill 4 groups of skeletons. Each one will have a key. Once you get all 4 keys, a lot of skeletons will spawn at the very end. You have to kill all of them, and then the level ends, and you can go on to the last level that really matters.
There's a boss battle after that.
Yeah,
but
but it's the boss battle is super free on easy.
usually,
is-
sometimes I have died on it before. It was extremely funny.
I have not died to the boss battle on easy. I don't know
I mean,
how.
One
died a
time
lot on
was
normal.
one time was a fun run for the most popular category, but the other time I don't actually know what happened, but it was extremely funny. I think I just stopped paying attention because I was like, oh yeah, it's free.
Yes, that
So
category.
So I just kind of died
Yeah.
to the easiest boss in the game, as one does.
And you see the gray balls, those are the seeds of resurrection, which mankind must not enter.
According
Or
to
some
Angelus, at least.
Yeah.
But I don't think Angelus really knows what happens with these seeds either, because I feel like she'd be a lot more concerned than she is.
Angelus is kind of like not. She's by far the least worried out of everyone. Like when something absolutely horrific happens, she's just like, Kyle, that's kind of messed up, man.
I mean, I don't know. And ending B, she's like, well, I think we're screwed, guys. So I don't think she actually knows what's up with the seeds.
Yeah.
It's not like they're in any other Drakengard game, so how would she know, really? Except for the critically acclaimed Draconeer game, Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes, my favorite sequel to this, Final Fantasy.
Which I wish was a joke, but it isn't.
But side content.
It is the only other time the Seeds of Resurrection show up in Draconeer. Like, straight up is Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, which is just
Hey guys, can you
on
not
brand.
do this? Can y'all not? Thank you. Also, those ogres just don't want to leave me alone. They want to kiss me so bad.
The ogres, yeah, there's some of these side things.
Oh, why did it fling me that way?
Where the
Oh.
ogres will walk all the way. Wow, that does suck. Holy crap! Heck.
That was annoying.
Where the ogres will walk all the way over to the skeletons, and that's unfortunate because the ogres have an extremely quick
Not getting the chest yet. I'm just trying
attack
to
thing.
get the ogres to leave. Oh, okay, or not. They don't. I guess they don't want to today. That's fine.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh.
they'll walk all the way up. Oh,
Why are they
Oh.
still up here?
they
Hello?
don't even know what they want. Oh god, please heal. I'm getting so
I
concerned.
don't. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
I would have been more concerned, but you had already said we're fine, and then the 2 seconds later, I see exactly what you said that to. How did that skeleton miss you? Oh my god.
I use magic.
Nobody swung right after and you jumped out of it.
I'm just a really good. Oh my god, he blue blocked that. What? They can do that?
They can do. Okay, I've genuinely never seen them block that attack in that way. Wow.
What if you wanted to do this game in a marathon, and instead you're learning so much about it?
I've never so when you're running, you can do that dash attack. That normally just knocks everyone over. I've never seen them do that. So after you attack an enemy for a while, they will flash blue and do an attack at you. That's essentially them blocking your attack and saying, hey, I'm going to hit you and you have to dodge. Because there is a dodging mechanic in this game. It's just bad.
See me use it sometimes, but
yeah.
Not often.
I've never seen them do that to a dash attack, though.
That was a blue one, right? Like I wasn't...
Yeah, it was. No, that's exactly what happened. They did that because you were hitting them before, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I've kind of thought it's number of hits till they do the blue attack. Normally you interrupt them, so it doesn't matter. Because every time you knock them down, it resets their counter for that.
Game is a treasure that keeps on giving, honestly.
Yeah, the fact
I'm
that
actually doing this kind of safely, so...
She's doing this intelligently.
Excuse you. Oh, okay.
I mean, you can risk it and summon every single skeleton here. But as we've said, every pair of skeletons has a chance to do 2/3 of your health bar in a combo. So summoning all of these is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
It does look cool, and you know what? It's probably faster. But you know what's faster than that?
Oh my gosh. Please. I mean, we're trying to put on a show here, you know? Anyway, we're... That's how I win. It immediately dies. So this part's incredibly annoying because these red dudes will show up and just kind of ruin your day. And they're magic resistant, so using the goop is not super great, but we're just gonna hope that they don't meander over here. Hi guys. I think that was it, yeah. So my favorite part, I've died on this level right here getting the chest before. Like this. Getting mosh pitted. Yeah, so we're actually coming up to the end of the run, I say optimistically. We're gonna hope that this is a one-shot. As a reminder, if you donate, you can donate to name Latios Angelus and continue the legacy of this great game into Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And also the Charmander. Anyway, let's get clowned on really quick.
They must not reach the altar! Stop them!
Don't do it. So my favorite part of this level is that the camera is even worse in here because it's a teeny tiny space. Yeah. So you just can't see these big dudes coming at you. Also, I guess they're just blocking this way now. Oh, don't do it. Okay, we're fine. Also, my PS2 likes to, just become a PowerPoint here. It's fine. Oh, don't do it. Look, I'm dodge rolling. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls or something.
This is actually a Souls-like.
Oh, there he goes.
Ah, I love how long the sword just sits there.
Oh, well, we're in trouble.
So the big guys do have a combo attack they can hit you with, and it looks like that.
Honestly, might as well just reset the level now, TBH.
I believe in you, Kath.
I don't. This is very early in the level to be this low health.
You can always switch to Keim's sword and heal up. Just reminder, that is an option.
I'm trying to just combo on these skeletons, but they're not cooperating with me.
If you just pull like 2 skeletons and use Keim's sword, you can hit them a ton of times and get health orbs pretty easily.
Might try that.
Because Keim's sword does so little damage, you can just hit them forever, basically.
Nope. No, I'm actually gonna take the L here. It's not worth.
Yeah, you need to make sure you knock them down.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I'm not gonna try and save that. Like just straight
yeah.
up.
No, that's probably smart. It was so early, and they got you the big combo twice. It's like, nah, just redo.
Anyway, I have a safety save for this level if needed, so it's fine.
We are very good on estimate right
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm not super concerned about it.
All right, we have changing of the guards at host here, so I'm going to be hopping off, and then Greta's
Thank
going to
you.
be taking over. Yep. So good luck on the rest of the run, and Greta will be there for the home stretch.
Thank
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the run killer level. You can be on really good pace up until this point, and then your run will just die. It's very cool.
Yep. Yeah, nothing more to add to that one. The level is just that way. It's really stressful.
It is easily the worst part of the run, and it is also the very last level, which means that you are 2 hours and about 15 minutes in, and then your run can just end.
Yeah.
The sheer amount of time I've rage quitted on this level and not finished a run is innumerable. I'm pretty sure I have more failed runs at this level than anywhere else in the entire game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly because you're like, oh, you got past the hard part with those armor guys, but no. Don't worry, it gets worse.
Yeah, because then later on in this level, there's going to be some wizards that are absolutely diabolically set up.
It's awful. But also, there's armor guys with the wizards, and sometimes, completely randomly.
They'll just walk over like, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I was pressing triangle there, game. I have magic.
Oh, yeah, you were pressing triangle there.
I sure was.
Huh. I mean,
The game's like,
maybe
did you want to
didn't
just...
feel it right?
Yeah, it's like, the game's like, are you sure you didn't mean to just, stand there? Get
Yeah.
hit?
I thought you were standing there. Okay.
Anyway, this is the main villain. She's 6. Hi, Mana. We didn't talk. We didn't talk about her.
She kind of is just like thrown in. I mean, she's not. She's like really in the story, and she's super important. But she's 6. She's possessed by the voice of Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents, but he talks really low and says la 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 like that.
Which we'll see pretty soon.
Which we will see pretty soon.
I just like introducing her like that. Anyway, this is Mana. She's 6. Having a
Yeah,
normal one.
She's the main antagonist if you don't consider the protagonist the main antagonist.
Pretty sure Kaiba's actually killed more people than Mana has.
Well,
Really
Mana's
big
trying to
change.
destroy the whole world.
Yeah,
So
that is
Time's
pretty
not there
cringe.
yet.
Not yet. I mean, I don't think he'd be a... I mean,
If
he
no one
kind of...
stopped
I
it.
mean, he does that for Nier.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. What?
Are you alright? You
Okay.
must be strong.
Cool. 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 This is... Why did the skeletons come all the way down here?
You get a piece of the pie.
Like, what? Also, why is that armor guy all the way up there? Like, what is this?
My guy's just off there.
Everything was wrong there. They were like, oh yeah, we can just swap spots. It's probably fine.
They were having their evil meeting over there.
Dude is like nowhere near where he's supposed to be. It's like, okay, bud. I am gonna probably get the health chest after this.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Hey.
He spawns on top of you, nothing personal, kids. So these are the most annoying enemies in this level. They block every other attack, it feels like, and they spawn with a ton of spooky boys around them.
Also, the spooky boys can and will just interrupt your attack.
Yeah, and knock you down. Like, and they knock you down like hard. It's really annoying. Nice. Yeah, and while red guys will goo at you, sometimes it's worth it to just accept the goo.
Why are you up here? Go away. Dude.
Oh wow,
Leave.
that guy walked out. Sometimes it's better to just accept the goo. Why is he all the way up here?
Walk away from me.
Saw the magic and just like actually pivoted and walked away.
Okay, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm getting the chest because they can actually kill me from here.
Guy just turning around.
Just turned and left. Oh, see, like now they're just dancing here. Like, what is going on?
Why is he so far up still? They normally walk back to where they spawn when you walk away, but okay.
Like, what is... Like, this guy's got the idea. This guy's walking away.
Well, 360s.
Whoppity wop, indeed.
There's some line that comes up, and that's how you know that there's only one more wave. It's like, this is the last wave, and then there's another wave. Like, the line is literally like, this is the last of them, and then more spawn.
That was the last of them. No, he's like, only the priestess remains.
Oh yeah, he
Which
says
is
only
a
the
lie.
priestess remains.
So you put
and
your
then more
guard down, they
enemies spawn.
immediately get, like, sniped.
Yeah, like the worst wave of enemies ever spawns. Yeah, accepting the goo here to get the skeletons to not, because if the spooky ghosts start knocking you over, you're just in a bad way. Like it's gonna end poorly for you. Fun fact: you can jump over those magic shots normally. It's like not worth doing because you need to be at the height of your jump to jump them, but you can jump
This
them.
is like actually the most annoying wave because the wizards are just right next to each
Yeah,
other.
this is the one. Only the priestess remains. 2 enemies spawn.
Like right on
Like,
top
alright,
of each other.
Bertolli,
Hi ghosties. Come here at least, please. Or not. Cool. Whatever. So it's done. Get ready on timer unless I completely flub this.
Let's go, gamer!
Anyway, we got level 3 glaive. That is not going to help us at all because the last boss is the narrow boss. So my favorite part about this entire game is it is about collecting weapons, but there is exactly one ground boss in the entire video.
Literally only one boss you fight on the ground.
The rest are aerial.
like from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Anyway, she's big now. The 6-year-old's very big. I don't actually know why this happens.
There's no explanation for why this.
Bertolet just screws up.
She's
He
like,
ruins
you can't
everything.
stop me now, and then she goes, "Ugh." And this happens.
Anyway, this is easy mode. This fight's actually extremely hard on normal.
Yeah, on normal, the rings that she's shooting out kill you pretty quickly, and they're completely random, and yeah, there's no way to avoid this. Again, Angelus turns like a school bus. And these rings go in every which direction. It's impossible. Time's on when the screen flash. Time. GG gamer.
GG. Sub 230, not bad.
Yeah.
Better than my practice somehow, despite everything that happened there. I don't know how that happened, but okay.
God.
Actually, part of it was that I just sat there contemplating my life choices after the final level. Background level before I restarted it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the GGs. We can watch this. We can whoppity wop. Unless they want us to scoot out.
Just cuts us off mid-line.
But yeah, we did end about 10 minutes underestimate, so we have cutscenes we can watch if y'all would like some.
I think we might want to just move on, just to keep things moving, give them on a good start, right?
Yeah,
As much as I want to watch the cutscenes, but we can watch this last one. Smile. Just so you can get a feeling for what you're missing, because this game's cutscenes are actually really cool,
especially for PS2.
I love the scream there.
Angelus. My name is Angelus. You are the first and the last of your kind to know my name. Farewell, full human.
Ye gods, is it your will that we should live on?
So that was Drakengard.
Drakengard.
There's actually 4 other endings that are the real story of the game, and we skipped all of the side content in the game, like all of the backstory for the other characters. So it's really a small fraction of it.
Yeah, this is the very normal ending of Drakengard.
All the other ones.
It gets
this
a
is
little
the happy ending.
crazy. Yeah, this is a happy ending. But yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Yep, thank you.
And letting us show off Drakengard in the Pokemon marathon.
In a Pokemon
Very cool.
marathon. If you want to join the near Drakengard speedrunning community, because this speedrun made you think, wow, I really want to run this game, You can go to sponsoredbydrakengard.com. That's the Discord.
Yeah, that is actually the Discord. Sponsored by Drakengard.com, not hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Sorry, I came in at such a weird time. I was like, okay, I want to talk so I don't like scare you now, but I didn't know when to talk and it was just
no
a
worries.
mess. But hello, I'm the new host for now. My name's Greta, and yeah, we're just gonna get things set up here and come back with Shining Pearl with Aspect. So thank you guys.